Hey everyone, Happy New Year, Happy 2026. And first off, I want to start off by saying I hope this year is so much better for everybody. I think it's so much going on in the world that, it's great that we all stick together and that for the most part, we're just all supporting each other. And I just pray that in this new year, you receive all the love, support, and just the growth that you're looking for. Which I'm like not a New Year's resolution person or anything like that because I do feel like if I make a change, I don't want to just make it for the year. I want to make it like for, the rest of my life. I want to make a forever change, not just a yearly change. But there is goals that's short term. So I do feel if you have goals and everything, I do hope that you guys do be able to achieve your short term goals as well as maybe some of your longer term goals, or at least make progress on those. I've been telling everybody for a while that I was going to do a video kind of explaining some things, and it's been taking me a while to do so for many reasons, but hopefully this video will give more clarity and more of an understanding of what's been going on. I did look at some comments from things you guys said, whether it was on social media, it was on my YouTube videos, whether it was pretty much just anywhere I can see it. So I did kind of write down some of the things I've seen people say the most, and I did want to kind of just talk about and address those, just to kind of start off the year with transparency. The first thing that I get asked a lot, the main question is, did I give up on reactions? And I just want to say this, and I'm saying this like because this is truly how I felt. I don't feel like I gave up on reactions. I feel like reactions kind of gave up on me. And what I mean by that is that it just got to one point where, I remember it was a time when I uploaded like 40 videos, like, and literally only like 5 to 6 went through. Another time I had another thing like that, and I had to wait months just to get some through. Some of the videos never even went through. But it's just times where I did like 40 videos uploaded, 10 went through, or 6 went through, and it just became really frustrating because of, even if it is a shorter video, like editing that many videos, everything takes time. It does take work. With like view wise, I did feel like obviously I think most of us started, well, just some people started after, but a lot of us started during the pre-pandemic moment. So it was like pretty much a spike for everybody. So nobody was like, in delusion that things would be a certain way forever. But I do feel sometimes that maybe people don't really care for music reactions anymore. The other question I had that I got asked was, why did I still post after I made the goodbye video? So originally, which I wrote down on things, and I want to get that out the way. I originally did the goodbye video where I said goodbye to everybody, and I was saying that I was kind of done on streams and everything. I was like, not streams, I'm sorry, done on like videos and stuff, and I was just gonna do streams here and there, like like talking streams, or sometimes we do the music stream where we do like the reactions live, and but I still had so many videos before I recorded that video. And I just felt like instead of letting those reactions that I did do sit there, I should just post them. So I can understand where the confusion came in on my end, because people were like, well, you said bye and then you're posting. Are you back or are you not? Um, so originally I was just posting it, but then I would just post them what was left over. But then I continued to get people like writing me. It was more, some was more like from a frustrated tone. They felt like that I was like, what they called a quitter. And I was like basically putting, like, not putting other people's feelings into consideration. And it was just other people who just kept saying, we hope you keep posting, please keep posting, and it was people basically saying they still wanted to watch. So at that point, I had took like a couple months to consider everything, because I was still doing live streams, but I was like, okay, well, I'll just post videos here and there when I can. So that's kind of what I just decided to do so that it didn't feel overwhelming. It didn't really get and that video didn't get the best responses. Some people, of course, throw my face, oh, look, you don't care about people, that's why your channel fell off and all this stuff. And so it did spark a lot of emotions, but that's fine. I just decided ultimately to just post whenever I could or whenever it was convenient, since I had a lot of things in my life going on. Also, around that time that I posted that video, like earlier in the year, I had went through a breakup. And, you know, it was, even though I was over the person, just a lot of like things that kind of like, emotionally affected me from it. So it kind of, I guess a part of me wanted to step away from a lot of things. I chose to walk away for reasons. Me and the person was obviously one and two different things. And thankfully I did, because now I found something that I was actually, you know, that I actually needed. The next question is, I don't know why people keep saying this. They asked, did I fake my love for Elvis? That is, to me, it's ridiculous. Like, people, when I asked, and I was like, why would you guys ask that? The reason they say is because I don't do any more Elvis reactions. And the reason I don't do any more Elvis reactions because I mean, I've done over 70 something Elvis songs. And every time people ask me to do an Elvis song, it was something I've already done. So it's not something new that I done by Elvis yet. Like, I haven't really found more songs that people have requested that I haven't already done. So it's not that I don't like Elvis. I don't know what other Elvis songs it is that I haven't covered yet. I'm sure there's more, but the ones that people have asked me to do, I've already done them. But no, I did not fake that. I love Elvis. I still have like plenty of Elvis stuff in my closet and stuff. I definitely really meant it when I say I love Elvis. I meant what I said about his face card. I meant everything. So yeah, that definitely, I hate that I even had to answer that, but no. And other things, like I said, most of these songs that a lot of people like, you don't do Queen no more, you don't do Led Zeppelin, you don't do that, because of a lot of the songs that people are requesting, which I understand. You know, they don't know I did it already, but a lot of the songs that I get requested to do, it's already done. So, you know, when I tell them I did it already, I always tell people to search up the J Show and the name of the artist. I always say the artist because you can see everything I did by that artist. What happened to my intro, the 3, 2, 1, and the 3, 2, 1, that one, and then the handy dandy headphones thing. So the reason why you guys have not been seeing that when I did post videos is because of most of the videos were coming from my live stream. It's times I had to do 30 reactions live that same night. So some people, they're like, it's kind of like a queue. So people are expecting you to keep moving. So they don't want you to, oh, I'm sorry. My cat, he just got surgery, so I have to look after him. But he just got up for a second, sorry. You okay, little guy? Oh, you just sleepy. Go ahead, get back to sleep. But it's a queue. So we have to follow the order of the queue. And, you know, people don't have all day for me to do the deep, insightful commentary that I used to do. But yeah, usually when I record privately, I do. But the reason you haven't seen it because I was on the stream, so I didn't do the 3, 2, 1 and do all of that stuff, because for people, they complained that it was time consuming, and they basically just wanted an answer or response like, do you like the song or not? Originally, when I first started doing live streams, I was doing it, and I was even doing even when songs meant something to me, I was talking, I was like basically giving my insight on things like how I used to do it all the time. And that was a problem. People was like, we just want to know if you like it or not. You know, we've been waiting for this long, so we can't keep doing it. It was just to the point where it took too long, so I had to start basically quickening up my reaction. So since the reactions was coming from the streams, that's why you guys seen that. Hopefully you guys are still here with me. And if you're not, that's okay. But for the ones who are, I love y'all. Why do I only do live streams instead of posting songs? Kind of what I said. Live streams is a little easier because you can just do it at that point. So it's like I'm still doing my music journey, but it's like music journey, like I'm getting like all these different styles in the night, and I guess it's like I don't know how to describe it. It's like I enjoyed the feeling of like being pulled in all these directions in just one night. It's kind of like it felt like the ultimate experience of like hearing, sometimes like you might hear like rock, then next you not know where it's country, then you got somebody singing opera, then you have K-pop, and it's just crazy. And I feel like the experience, like, you know, is fun. And then also like the idea of being able to talk to people while doing the lives, because for many years I've been talking to myself on camera when I do these reactions, and it's nice to be able to talk to people as I do it. So I guess that's kind of why. And also because of streams, like everybody knows on a live stream, your video can be posted, but it's a chance it might not be posted. So, you know, everybody's just cool with that. We're just all there for the time. So that's another reason. Like I said, I went through like a big depression. So it was like, I did not really want to cook. I kind of was just eating out. It was a lot of times where I just wanted to stay in bed and stuff. I just went through a lot. So, emotionally, so I had like a lot of moments where I've been depressed and had to pull myself out of it, which I've spoken openly about on this channel. I've had like a lot of moments where, you know, I just didn't want to get out of bed. I had to push myself up. I ended up getting another cat for my first cat. It's just been a lot. So, I guess my inconsistency has showed across all my channels due to that. And that's not something I want to continue to do. I do hope that it's something that can be fixed this time. I tried to answer pretty much mostly what I've seen people ask me multiple times, but yeah. But all right, you guys, I hope you guys all have a happy new year. I'm praying for a great new year for all of us because we all deserve that. And if you're not religious, when I say pray for you, sorry. I'm sending love to your year. I can do that. But yeah. All right, you guys. Well, I hope everybody has a great year. And I don't know, maybe we'll do a stream and talk about what's up in the year to come. Thank you, guys. Bye.